This review is for this portable solar generator. It's actually not really a generator. It's more like a battery bank. So for this battery bank, it can use up to 200 watts. Based on 220 watt hours, it can use about 1 hour. The thing to notice is this is around like probably about 10 inches in length, and then for width it's only about 3 inches, maybe 3.5 inch, and then also for height it's about 5.5 inch in tall. Okay, so the outlets are all on this side, and then here's on-off switch, and here's your universal plug adapter, 12-volt plugs, and then your USB plugs. And then to charge it up, there's actually a 15-volt plug with an adapter that comes here, and so this one just plugs right in here, and then you just simply plug it into a regular 2-prong outlet. Okay, so when you're charging, these lights will light up, and so I will just plug it in just for demonstration. 1 second, and I just plugged it in. So let me just cover my flash, so therefore you can see the colors. So you can see the light blinking, the last blue light blinking, because it's pretty much fully charged almost. I just used it for a little bit for testing before this video. And then so I'm gonna unplug it, so it's now not charging. So here it is, not charging. And then over here I have a little kilowatt meter. So in order to put this, I have to put this upside down, simply because the orientation with the ground plug is facing up for some reason, but it doesn't matter. Just flip it on your side. Let me just plug that in. So by default, with this switch off on the 0, this is not going to have any power. So that's expected. So as soon as you turn it on, you hear a single beep, and then for some reason this is not a power issue with the battery, because the wire's plugged up, but it's lighting up this light just fine, which is what I was going to test. So something's wrong with my kilowatt meter. Let me just, there we go. Okay, so you can see the voltage is supposed to be 110 volts. 111 should be close enough to your normal US outlets. And then for wattage, this is a flood lamp, so it's a large flood lamp. It's rated for 50 watts. This is pulling 44 watts. It's close enough, but just want to show it's drawing the 44 watts. It's lighting this just fine. You can see the flood lamp is on, and there's no beeping sound, unlike those uninterrupted power supply that constantly has a beep every 5 seconds or something like that. And then there's also no loud fan, because the fan is actually off. There's a fan here. The fan will turn on by itself if the power, if the temperature gets very hot. Right now it's feeling very cool to the touch, probably like the rest of my room. So otherwise, I also tried it with the USB outlets. The USB outlets are rated up to 3.1 amps, but it is not if you have anything like the Samsung phones that do quick charge, it does not do the quick charge. But if you do have something like the new Nintendo, they do support up to 3.1 amps, so that will be good. The only funny thing was these 12-volt DC outlets. I would imagine it to be like a prong sticking out, because Normally these outlets is giving power, so if it was sticking out, you can easily plug something in instead, having it to go inwards, because it's the same size, it will fit in. It's not plugged in right now, so it's not going to have any effect, but it's the same exact size. If they included a wire like this, basically a male to a male, that would be probably great, because in order to utilize these, you need to have it sticking out like this to give off power. The female usually the input, so I don't know why they didn't include an adapter, but that's the only thing I saw negative. Otherwise, this thing works great. It's got a nice little handle. It actually weighs pretty light. Probably I would estimate around 3 pounds. I'll take a quick check actually, just to give more precise numbers. Okay, never mind. So this is weighing in at 5.66 pounds. I guess I was a little bit off on my weight scale, but it's a little bit under 6 pounds, which is still very, very light compared to those UPS that you have for a computer. Hope this review was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.